From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed booth and air conditioning. Doug Fister, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, in his last start, he ended up taking the loss. And really, he only threw 4 innings, so probably didn't deserve anything better than that. He'll look to go deeper in this one.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rizzo is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate is something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills are as good as any. He saves runs by giving up his body, and he gets his pitchers a lot of strikes by being fluid back there with the glove.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Markakis. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Robbie Ray is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phillies. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Upton is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ball game.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's ball 2.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out number 2. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Mike Schmidt will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Not close. It's 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Michael Franco will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Patrick Rosales will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. He's set. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Tap foul at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Eduardo Nunez is set to stand in. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Brian McCann will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single. Rusney Castillo will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. In the air to straightaway right. Rosales will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Nick Markakis steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. Nunez relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Steve Pearce will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far.
Steve Pearce.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run for Steven Pearce. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Justin Upton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Justin Upton stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Ryan Howard walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Hernandez on the grass, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the... Cesar Hernandez readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Everett Cabrera will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Ground ball left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Ender Inciarte will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Jacoby Ellsbury is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Kyle Schwarber is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Scorch to third. Schmidt has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Third baseman number 7, Michael.
Stepping in, Michael Franco. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
Chris Bryant is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Markakis is there. 2 down. Patrick Rosales steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
And that's where he's at his best. When he gets that sinker running away, he's tough to hit.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Eduardo Nunez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Oh, and he misses it. Steve Pearce will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, well, it's time to put the pedal down.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is leading off the inning. Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hitting machine for him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Brian McCann is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Rusney Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Hot shot down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Justin Upton will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Ryan Howard will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We'll see Nick Markakis. Nick Markakis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting. Second.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Cesar Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Everett Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that Kyle Schwarber will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
Third baseman number 7.
Michael Franco digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Cabrera over to his left. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, designated
Chris
hitter,
Bryant
Chris
will stand in now.
Bryant.
He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ender Inciarte gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
and well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Now batting, center fielder
Jacoby Ellsbury is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's 1-1. Mike Schmidt steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Ground ball right side. Nunez. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Patrick Rosales will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Steve Pearce will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ellsbury going back, and no chance for Ellsbury. That ball is gone.
now batting, second baseman.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead. Hard liner to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Justin Upton stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer. So don't get to thinking you're bulletproof out there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Here's big Ryan Howard now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Brian McCann, and they'll need him to get something going here. Greg Holland will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Greg Holland.
Brian McCann is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Leading off for the
A little
Marlins.
quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Brian McCann.
Holland's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Hit to first. Fielded by Howard. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
Now batting, but
Rusney Castillo will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Nick Markakis will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
right fielder.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
Markakis.
Grounded down the third baseline. Franco has it. Throw pulls Howard off the bag, and they will not get their man at first.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman
Cesar Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins leave 1. Jeremy Jeffress will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter
Chris Bryant digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Rosales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Eduardo Nunez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Steve Pearce stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Everett Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Holland is there for it. 1 out.
The left fielder,
Ender Inciarte gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Anthony Rizzo will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. Rob Refsnyder will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Mike Schmidt will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
34, Ryan McCann.
Brian McCann is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Holland pauses. Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ken Giles is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. James Loney is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Leading off for the Phillies, second base.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Robinson.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
24. James
Into the box now, Justin Upton. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Giles is ready with the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Ryan Howard will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now a swing, and he pops him up, right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now.